Okay, hello and welcome. We are continuing our Warhammer 3 Total War campaign with the Jade Blooded Vampires. If it will show up on screen. It should. I am currently loading the game. OBS doesn't like capturing the screen until it, like, changes. So, because it's on a loading screen, it's just going to sit there. If it doesn't update after it's finished, which it nearly has. I was wanting to show off the artwork, which is on the loading screen, but... oh well. Do I have something else in the way there? Oh, okay. Are you going to pop up now? What do you mean, no? Ah! There we go. Okay. OBS, why are you so difficult sometimes? Anyway. Right, yes, so, last time, we started our campaign. 9 turns in, we've been upgrading our home province, and we took the capital of Shilon and the Bridge of Heaven over here. We haven't taken these two settlements, mostly because that will put us right next to Miao Ying, and I don't wish to antagonize him until we have a lot more of this under control. Now, from the times when I've played in Grand Cathay before, you have enemies which can come from every direction. Miao Ying, Xiaoming, what's his name, Dark Elf character over here, Village up here. You have, Snikch over here, and Nakai down here. Nakai, I don't think it's usually too much of a problem. But we're poised right here to take Bamboo Crossing, another capital, and then we could take Weili Village, which I think is about here. And then there's another capital down here which we can take. And then we can move up here and take these ones, and then swoop around this way, take this, take that, take these. There's also Qiang up here. No, hang on. No, that's Zhenwu. Qiang's down here. Getting rid of Miao Ying will put us with a close by Helmut Gorst, who I would like to have as an ally. It depends a bit on how he's going against Kugath, because Kugath, of course, starts over here. Vampire corruption's on the rise there. There's also Greasus Goldtooth up in the mountains here, and he could be a bit of a problem. But I haven't really had Greasus, like, come out of the mountains and attack me until quite a bit later on. I think he's often preoccupied fighting around in here, and maybe sending the army occasionally down here to deal with Gorst. So we might also, once we take these areas, go up here, or I might raise another army to take Jiangxi. I'll get another lord for that. Once we start upgrading our settlements, we should have a lot of income coming in. I'll focus on income generation. So we'll end turn. Because along with the Vampire Count's income generation building and the pardon me, having some tea. The compass, which I think gives us a 15% increase to all income. We can make quite a lot of money. Hello, Vampire Coast. You are undead. Sure. I don't think you had the Dark Elves as enemies. Let me have a look.
I hope you're prepared to sack lemmings.
Oh no, you
I don't
do.
want scurvy dogs in my fleet.
Blessed Dread. Okay. Well, if I could get some Vampire Coast units, it'll be very handy. Ah, also, this ability. This was confusing me terribly last time. I've had it clarified to me by helpful others that this does... How this works is when this unit's leadership is wavering or lower, it will apply the debuff to 3 units around it within 15 meters, and then it will spread up to 40 meters. So I think it will apply to 1 unit, and then it will spread to 2 other units within 40 meters. But it's my unit. The leadership is wavering or lower is my unit. So this spirit host, which means for some of them, it probably will never really apply because I have quite high leadership. To me, that makes it seem like if you want to make use of that, which is quite nice, as it gets more powerful the longer you're in melee, while you want to make your guys tougher, you don't necessarily want to get abilities which will increase their leadership. Because the higher their leadership is, the, the less chance that they will actually drop to wavering. Or you could just throw units away into a large clump of enemy units to apply the debuff. Sort of sacrificial meat shields in that way. Like what you do with Skaven units to get the warp bomb going off on them. Okay. Let's take this settlement. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hope we're going well. Let's see. Yeah. Our armies are mostly made up of spooky ghosts at the moment. We'll try to get some more interesting units once we finish upgrading our main province. Okay, it's this one. You can either go up the center or go around this way. I think I'll probably go this way. There's a larger plaza there than this. So we can sort of group the enemy together in there. Is this a modern faction? It is. We are playing as the, we are playing with the Jade Blooded Vampires mod. By... Give me a moment. Yeah, the mod is called the Jade Blooded Vampires, Curse of Nongchang. And it is done by one Joljanan. So entirely new modded faction. They're pretty neat. Good. Game's not gonna crash. Undead Cathay? Yes. Sort of. They're not. They're sort of an entirely new undead faction. They're similar to the vampire counts, but they have different units, a different play style, different spell lore, and all that. So, as I said, we have spooky ghosts, we have angry spooky ghosts, we have chanters, which are like humanoid living units which give buffs to units surrounding them. We have returned, which are basically skeleton warriors with spears. We have some units from vampire counts. We have crypt ghouls and we have fellbats. And we have Jiangxi, the hopping vampires. We have our spellcaster, channeler, which is kind of like a mixture between a necromancer and a lore vampire spellcaster, I guess. Well, no, that's the same thing. It's got a mixture of buff spells and some other spells, and it can summon ghosts. And we have our lord. So, let's see. So we've got the spooky ghosts here, which are like ethereal looking skeletons and zombies. We have the angry undead here, which are red versions. Here's our chanters, which are rather crazed looking cultists. We have our returned, our sort of skeleton warriors. We have the Jiangxi. Crypt ghouls, Velbats. We have our lord here, who's pretty nasty in melee. He's also a spellcaster. Has a barrier. Quite difficult to kill. Not really a combatant, but is quite durable. And we have our channelers, who are, as I said, a kind of a cultist. They have like Van Hels's Dunce Macabre, or kind of necromancers mixed with other buffing spells. So the yin yang icons. Yes, we do have the harmony mechanic. I haven't played as Cathay too much, so I don't pay too much attention to it myself. But we are getting buffs from certain unit types being next to each other. I haven't actually gone over that for which units cover which aspects. Let's see. So the ghosts are all yang. Chanters are yin. Crypt ghouls are neither. Neither are the Fellbats. The returned are yang. Jiangxi are yin. And our lords and spellcasters and wizard is yin. Okay. Let's go up here, and we'll attack this gate. So yeah, our lord has just the one spell at the moment. Joljanan's Spirit Seal. Again, apologies, I'm probably terribly mispronouncing these words. Which is kind of like Invocation of Nehek, but the heal is quite a bit weaker, but it gives physical resistance and leadership buff. And overcasting it can affect as many units as possible within its area of effect. And we are busy fighting against Cathay at the moment. And they're floating market stuff. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't think that gate was open. Get in there. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until we're inside to summon more ghosts. We get more units later on too. A bunch of like monsters, spooky looking spirit monsters. There's kind of a giant type creature as well. Nope. No, my Fellbats. Leave them alone. They haven't done anything. Okay, once you get in, I want you to charge up here. There we go. Get in there. Our army is quite tough. All of our ghosts being ethereal. Ethereal? Ethereal, pardon. Means I have a lot of physical resistance. So we sort of play by trying to outlast the enemy. Which is quite handy in a siege. I will summon some more ghosts over here. Hold off on that for the moment. The ghosts aren't especially powerful, but no, please stop targeting my channeler. I am also playing with a bunch of other mods. Too many to really list. But I have permanent summons. None which majorly change the balance of the base game. Since I rather like how base Total War plays. Come on, please stop shooting my channeler. Get over here. As I said, our channelers have a buff around themselves which slowly heals my units very slowly. Oh, that's not very good. Yeah, summon some more ghosts over there. Go and attack them. Okay, go and attack them.
Worshipper of disease! All hail decay!
Get in there. Oh. There's a unit. Okay, you get back over this way. Okay, go and attack them. And go charge those archers. There's some really nice animations on the units too. Come on, go after them. Don't let them run away.
Protect us!
Our legendary lord's kind of a spooky possessed corpse. Okay, keep going in. Wow. What hurt you so much?
Night of secrets.
Kablam. Good at disruption, not really dealing much damage.
Sorcerer of secrets.
Cleanliness is blasphemy!
Okay.
My elixirs are ready.
Yeah. Heal. Alright, go and attack them. You can keep charging them.
Shaper of steel. Shangyan's fury.
Go over there. You can attack them. Where are you two? Ah, you're all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. While our units are quite durable, they have a weakness against magic. We don't have a lot of spell resistance. We have a lot of physical resistance, but magical attacks and spells would go right through that. We also have this ability here, which, when our units become wavering, they apply a curse debuff on enemy units, which just went off then. Lasts for a minute, lowers their armor, deals damage over time, and spreads to other nearby units. Part of the reason why I've sent some of my units off on their own. That way their leadership will most likely drop, and they'll be able to apply it to the enemy. Okay, go and get them. Okay, I want you to go here. You go up there.
Iron Wrath.
You can go over there too. Charge them. Charge them. Okay, cast that. Summon some more ghosts. And go and attack them. Interesting, it looked like a unit could be crumbling without having their leadership wavering. Ow.
Warpstone and steel.
Okay, you're shattered. Get back up here. These hungry ghosts actually have a passive ability on them, which increases when they're out of melee, where they start taking damage. So you have to get them into melee pretty quickly. Though they have another ability where they start getting stronger and healing themselves when they're in melee.
Ready, as always.
I feel like maybe these could increase a little bit faster. It would be nice if these abilities gave you a actually listed how long it would take for it to tick all the way up to 100%. Okay, that's it. Yeah. A few casualties on our ghosts, but whatever. They're cheap fodder. We'll take the settlement, spend a turn building it up and replenishing our losses. Oh, my Fellbats died. Maybe they'll come back. And then we'll move on to the minor settlement and the other major settlement nearby. Oh no, the Fellbats actually lived. Okay, loot and occupy. Okay, so you... I'm gonna get Call from Beyond level 2. Actually, no. Get Ancestral Haunting. Lowers enemies' charge bonus, charge resistance, and their leadership by 12 points. And I believe it could be AoE. And we can start getting our Lord's unique skill tree here. So we'll get Black Homily. Increase miscast base chance by 30% for all enemy spellcasters in the local region. And the chance of winds of magic increasing in strength when charging is by 20%. And then we can get... Let's see. So we get Corrupted Vessel, which increases the attrition enemies suffer from vampire corruption in the local province by 30% and increases vampire corruption by 4 points. Worshippers of Death, which makes chances with occult lanterns unbreakable and gain frenzy. Basically, they'll have frenzy permanently. Ancient Fear, which increases control in local province, control in all adjacent provinces, and +4 leadership when fighting against Cathay. Malevolent Haunters, which gives terror for hungry ghost units, and -6 control for the local enemy province. Terror would be pretty nice. That would make enemy units run away. Faster. So that would be for all of these, the spirit hosts and the ravenous spirit hosts. Now, I think I'll get malevolent haunters. And then we'll get another unit of ravenous ghosts. There we go. We do have a few Regiment of Renown units. Let's see. No, I don't want the kilns. Get the gibbet. And a corpse pit. And then you can summon another lord up here. Aggressive, tough strategist. I get the strategist.
Strike out!
Extra movement range is nice. So there's our other lords. They look pretty neat. Kind of like a, I don't know, zombie lich dude. They can have skeletal steed and a necro longma. I think this is quite similar to the vampire's normal yellow tree. They have our unique lore. Arcane Conduit. The normal vampire counts red tree. Customized for our faction. And the usual blue tree. Okay. So I'm just going to get you to summon some units over here. There we go. Just in case this faction up, this army up here gets any ideas of attacking me down here.
I serve only the dragons.
No, it looks like they're having to deal with some Skaven. Hopefully, they'll keep them occupied. Okay. And yeah, we could change the compass direction. I'm going to keep it on this though. Increases income. And increases the winds of magic. Increased chance in our provinces, which is quite nice. Oh. I am most important biggest Skaven. You will hear me. No. I don't make deals with rats. I have a lot of other mods which add other factions around the map. Elector counts for the Empire. New lords for Chaos. Tomb Kings. Lizardmen. But a lot of that is further over to the west. So it's not really relevant to us here. Okay, I will get on you. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, I'll get evasion, because I want this. Gate of the Spirit Realm. That's really useful. Okay, and we'll march down here. Towards Weili Village. Then from there, we can go and take Wuhong.
Everything dies.
Get more ghosts.
My will does not bend.
Do I have any items I can give you? No. Okay. Actually, I'm going to give you that restless spirit. Okay, enter. Oh, we encountered a blessed dread. Looks like a settlement on the coast just got reclaimed as well. This one up here. The last time I played as this faction, on my own, the Wood Elves over here never bothered me. So I'm hoping they're just going to stay in their forest. Okay. Oh, we actually have got some different stances here. Or they give different bonuses. Stance Spirit Binding Ritual. This increases the replacement rate for Vampiric Undead units, which I think is like the Xianxi. It also increases physical resistance by 6%. There's also channeling there, which I don't think we get bonuses from having high winds of magic, other than it allows us to cast more spells. So we'll just move over here.
It is night.
And you can get... So do I want to have another building to gain some more units or more money? I think more money.
Yes.
I need the defiled can for more of them. But if I'm wanting to upgrade my main settlement, I'm gonna need a lot of money. So and each of those gimmicks has given me 250 gold, plus whatever we're getting from our whatever increases we're getting from our research and the compass. I do like how the effects of the corruption look in Warhammer 3. You get all the little buildings and the skull chasms appearing like in the previous games. I think the blending looks quite nice now. Though Cathay does have a lot of objects like this which don't change because they're well, this one kind of does. This one's gained a building on top of the terrace fields. But like over here, all these mountains, they don't end up changing color because they're separate from the terrain. Be nice if they did, but oh, there's a full army over there. Okay, order resolve. Occupy. Okay, good. I am going to get Foster Terror. We have another gibbet there. Get the gallows. That increases it by another...
They will serve.
250. And on you, I am going to get Corrupted Vessel. If the enemy do come into my province, I want them to suffer more casualties. But they'll probably just hang around in their capital there. Oh, hello. You want a trade agreement. You are at war with Nakai, the Dead Flag Fleet, and Nakai's Temple faction. No. I don't want agreements with you that will make those other factions upset with me. And you're probably just going to get wiped out soon, so you're looking for allies. AI's tricksy like that. It's like, oh, I'm nearly dead. Hey, would you like to have a Non-aggression pact, possibly a defensive alliance with me. Ignore the fact that I'm not going to exist in like 2 turns. Okay, go over here.
Bats and wolves, gather.
To touch a dragonborn.
Actually, was there anything else I could get? Could I level up another settlement? Is that money? Get that gibbet. Enter. Building these gibbets everywhere makes me feel like in Dominions 5 we'd be killing off the population. So eventually you'd run out of living people in a region, and your gold income would plummet, but thankfully it's not like that in this. Are you not going to be protecting your settlement? I don't think they've got a garrison building in there. Would we be able to deal with them all?
I serve only the dragons.
Jade warriors, peasants, peasant archers, horsemen. Yeah, your garrison is not too bad.
My will does not bend.
Or it's not very extensive. Right. And for the other chanters, let's see. I think we need this. We need this building, the Defiled Cairn. Yeah, so we have this here, the Mogwai. We have this up here, the Yaogwai. We have these, Starved Maki. See, I don't really want to upgrade that. Yeah, we'll upgrade that now. And we'll attack this, and we'll take the province. Or take the region. And I will fight this. Well, we'll lose if I don't. We're probably going to have to play a lot of the battles, because our units don't have very good auto-resolve chance. Not sure if CA's said when another patch for the game's coming. Might be early next year. By this point. Yeah, I think they said that actually. Because I think with the last patch they said unless there's something particularly important requiring a hotfix, the next update patch would be coming next year. Which really isn't that far away. It's only like a month. Less than a month now. Where did the year go? Yeah, well. Okay. Is there 2 gates nearby? No. Right. I mean, I guess I could... No. All attack the one spot. It's unimaginative, but it works. Could have my dudes climb the walls. The thing is, if I'm getting my units to go through the gate, I don't really like putting ladders up, because then as soon as the ladders get put up, some of the dudes, instead of going through the gate, they will try to climb the ladders. And I kind of prefer if I would prefer my units to try and get through the gate rather than try and putting priority on ladders. I don't know. I think CA rebalanced that a bit in one of the more recent patches, that they should put more emphasis on, or they should have better navigation going through gates or something, but hopefully we'll get another level up on Zhuan Chima here. Suan? The Chinese to English translation of like letters and all that, I feel is not very good for getting across how the words are pronounced. Because I'm pretty sure X's like that are pronounced like sh, but you see, I would probably pronounce it like z. Anyway. Then from what I know, you get into like different region pronunciations. It just gets even more confusing. Okay, spooky ghosts, go!
Shaper of steel.
Okay, summon them over there. Do some ancestral haunting on them. I mean, it only lowers their leadership. The others aren't too useful to us at the moment. Oh, we can also use Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Increase our melee attack. That'll be useful. We can also get to see some more spell effects. Now this looks pretty neat. You have the skull floating there, like from the Vampire Coast units. And all these little skeletal hands popping out of the ground. However, the fog effects and all the little hands, I think it's a bit too much. It's causing my frames to drop a lot. I would probably make the clouds which appear less. The hands aren't too bad, but just a lot of the particle effects going off. Oh right, yes, and all of our ghosts cause terror now. The ghouls actually fit in pretty well. I was just thinking maybe they could have a more unique appearance, but no, they don't. It doesn't actually look too bad. The fell bats. Hey, go over there and get them.
Master metallurgist.
Hellbats, dive in. Oh, looks like they broke. Terrified. Good, good. Charge up there. Okay, so you lot
As always.
can be part of this grouping. And then everyone else can be part of this grouping. You can charge up here. Though they're all going to flee soon anyway, I bet. I bet.
Turn and regain your honor! Moon Dragon, protect us! Fight as one, always! You accept this harmony! This saves the Emperor!
Actually, no. Keep attacking them.
Grand Cathay steel! Stay your land! For the dragon! Fight for the Emperor! Shame and disorder! This saves the Emperor!
Okay, come on. Break down the barrier.
Warpstone and steel.
Who's holding out still? Oh, there's a lot of them up there. Okay.
Worshipper of disease! For the Earth Father!
We also have rather a limited number of ranged. I think we've only got like 2 ranged units. And we don't have either of them in our army. And one of them is a single entity unit. It's a chariot, actually. It's like our black coach variant. Which looks fantastic. And also really creepy. Another range unit. The other range unit we have is the Unearthed Laborers. Which, they throw masonry at the enemy. Yep, there we go.
You accept this harmony.
Regain your honor!
Okay. Very good. Only 45 losses. Okay. Oh, we got an obsidian trinket. Nice. Just occupy. Okay. Wouldn't have really mattered. Right. With you. Gate of the Spirit Realm. This will allow us to summon an underworld gate guardian once during a battle. And our other lord didn't get a level up.
They will serve.
I will upgrade that.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
Okay.
My will
Not
does
as much range
bend.
as I was fearing. A lot of archers can be a pain because they can focus fire down my spellcasters, and while our lord and I think our channeler has barriers, enough arrows will eat through that pretty quickly. And once the barriers go down, they're really not that tough. Oh, where are you going? Get back here. Fight me! Do I have to hop out of the settlement? Maybe I can lay an ambush. Give me the money. Our corruption is heavy enough that that won't really matter. Okay, so I will sit you here, and we'll go into an ambush.
Yes. Grave times.
And we will get... yeah, the evil water temple. Although a place of somber worship and sacrament, this once holy temple has become victim to wickedness and corruption. Yeah, it says have, it should be has. Anyway. Pardon? I have to apologize a lot to mod authors. I can be very picky about grammar and spelling if you wish me to be. Let's see. So we got Blood is Power. And an extra melee attack might be nice. Allegiance points gained. Income from Vengeful Spirit Buildings plus 100%. Which one's that? That's Repression. So the Vengeful Spirit. That's this one. No, that's Grudging Spirits. Actually, hang on. Vengeful Spirit, that's the Vampire Counts building, so that would be the Haunted House, which doesn't generate income. So neither this one does, but not much. Yeah, the faction is still in a beta. So the research tree, while a lot of the research has been customized for the faction, it's not in its final form. I am going to get... Charmed attacks. Let's start getting some of the upgrades for our Undead. So we can get the Book of Archon. Minus 25% upkeep for returned and unearthed labor units. And also plus 3 melee attack for units. And then we can go for... do we have this ghosts around here? Are they down here? I don't know what the handmaiden unit there is. Oh, hang on. No, I think I Actually, I think I do. We have a Banshee variant. Available. Available where? Pretty sure we've got a Banshee variant. We have Revenants up here, which are our Graveguard variant. Yagwai, Mogwai. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's it. The Nugui? A Banshee type unit has some inherent abilities it can cast. Ethereal. It's got Sunder armor. Magical attacks, armor piercing. Yep. Nope. Snick just asking for a non-aggression pack. Nope. Pardon me. It's a bit warm here at the moment. It's out of autumn, out of spring. Well, autumn was quite a while ago. Out of spring, so the weather's just like, it's December. Time to start summer up. Out of the rainy, kind of cool and really rainy spring we had. And now going into the hot and humid for summer, it seems.
Bats and wolves, gather.
Okay, and they didn't fall for my ambush. Please don't go all the way around there. Please still be within range. Okay, you are. So we can catch you.
My will does not bend.
Right. Not an ambush battle, but yeah, field battle. I have to think of some other things I could do for Warhammer 3, because there's a lot of the modern factions to cover, but I've also been having fun taking some of the existing lords and using another mod which allows me to start in a random location. So I had quite an interesting campaign playing as a minor Nurgle faction in Ackendorf in the Border Kingdoms. That was, or the Border Princes area, pardon. That was difficult. I ended up taking over Athol Lauren, but that was a struggle the whole way. And even when I had Athol Lauren, I was still surrounded by enemies. I wanted to play as a minor Nurgle faction because they have the one I chose started with a exalted Great Unclean one rather than Kugath. I wanted to see what they're like. Yep. Pretty useful. I mean, it's basically Kugath, but a melee lord instead of a ranged artillery. Oh, look, there's bones all through these, all through this water. Oh, I love it! That guy's holding his head. Fantastic. I wish the base game zombies were a bit more like this. This is the type of stuff I did with my zombie miniatures. They're so much fun to just like mess around with like that. I actually did have one carrying his head. I had another one who was kicking his head along the ground. And you have like another one with an axe in his head, arrows stuck in the body of another. And just a lot of customization potential with those old zombie models. I don't know if they've replaced them actually. If they have, they're probably a lot more static in appearance now. Oh well. Hello, welcome, welcome. Necromancer in chat. What an interesting faction. It is pretty fun to play as. There's some really nice model work in it as well. I look forward to seeing how the faction gets developed further. And we're really still only in the beginning with our units and all that, so there's a lot of chap. We haven't got any of our monstrous units yet. Ooh, we'll be able to summon one during this battle though. Okay, charge. I think we're close enough now.
Sorcerer of secrets.
How far do you have to be for this? Okay. No, that's the wrong one. This one. Right, okay. Wait until you're a bit closer. You've been enjoying the Radius mod? I don't actually play with Radius. I haven't actually played with the Radius mod at all. Personally, I'm fine with how the base game balance is, but I've heard very good things about the Radius mod. There we go. Okay, let's summon this dude over here, I think. Golbats come in. Boom. So it summons this rift, and then you get a big stompy beast out of it, which looks fantastic. Again, it's like a giant, but it's got a minotaur head, exposed skeleton, or exposed ribcage, all rotted looking. There's actually a few variants of it. It's got a little shrine on its back too. So, pretty neat. Let's see. What abilities does it have? Siege Attacker, Soul Harvest. So it regenerates... Let's see. Power recharge 15%, reserves per second. Okay, so while it's in melee, it's harvesting the enemy souls, and it's giving me magic. Yeah, that's just a visual effect. You can see the units have these little soul effects pouring off of them. So just stomp it into melee. Hey, get back here. Where are you going? I need more magic. Stupid peasants.
Ready as always.
Okay, summon some more ghosts up here. Looks OP. Let's see. It's 55 physical resistance, so it technically counts as ethereal. 15 missile resistance, 20% spell resistance. It's still a large target, so it's quite vulnerable to, like, ranged attacks. Just lots of arrows pouring in would hurt it quite a lot. Okay, where are you? Right. Yeah, you go over there.
My elixirs are ready.
I want you to
Trail of secrets.
try and heal yourself a bit. It also, like, spews corruption everywhere. Stomp. Okay. Swing around, swing back around this way. Yeah, you can see it's got no barrier. So it is taking damage when they're ranged.
Destroy them!
And they're anti-large. How's our lord doing? Yeah, it's doing fine. Okay, where's the... Jianqi, get back over here! Where are you going? It's gonna take you
Worshipper of disease!
ages to get back into melee. Okay.
An acceptable journey.
Get back over here. Summon another unit of ghosts. Okay, chase them down. You can come over here.
Sorceress outcast. Iron Wrath. This way.
Let's see. Break their lead ship.
Warpstone and steel.
Go after their lord.
Cleanliness is blasphemy!
Yeah, you can go and charge them from behind.
Our father's sacred servant!
There we go.
In despair's name! You accept this harmony!
Come on. Go charge them down. We'll take some time cleaning up the rest of the enemies. Just because yeah, it's a field battle. I mean, if my ghosts are able to kill some of them, they're not very strong. I don't know why the sound's stuttering there. Okay. Yeah, 2 ghosts and the fellbats again. That's fine. Yeah, our channeler got quite badly damaged by that. Ooh, nice! In terms of items which we could find, the Staff of Damnation is pretty high up there. Only has 3 uses, but it allows you to buff your units with plus 40 melee attack for 25 seconds. Let's see. I'll murder the captives. There we go. That's not one of the regiments of renown we can get. That's for the base vampire counts, which we don't get. Right, so now I will get... Yeah, Curse of Years, that'll be fine. And you can get... Yeah, Worshippers of Death. And... get that. And you can force march over to here. Now,
Everything dies.
got some money. What do I spend that on? Nothing over there. Yeah, we'll upgrade there.
Bring me flesh.
And
to
you...
I am no slave.
What's our garrison here like? Channelers, ghosts, crickles, revenants, Velbats, Mogwai.
Yes.
Isn't that what Gizmo was in Gremlins? I mean, it doesn't look anything like that in this, but... Oh! Miao Ying's... Ming Yao's declared war on us. No, Ming Zhao. Pardon me. Get their names mixed up. Okay, so what have we got over here? Nakai.
Tomb rot.
Okay, level that up. And... yeah, force march your way over here.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
And in turn. Oh, hello. Yeah, sure. I don't want to fight you at the moment. We'll leave the forest alone. Let's go attack the village of the Tigermen. And... yep, we'll play that. I think... this will just be a land battle? Won't be a settlement battle? Or will it be a settlement battle? They have supplies. No, it's just a land battle. Okay. The last patch changed when settlement battles occur. I think they only occur now if you have a garrison building. In a minor settlement. Whereas previously they would happen all the time regardless. I kind of feel like that means they don't happen as often as I would like now. Because the thing is that the settlement battles, they did occur a lot. But they meant that the smaller garrisons had an easier time of defending against enemy armies. But now that they fight out in the field, the settlement garrisons are kind of back to being a bit useless. The garrisons for a lot of factions do need, I think, a go-over. They're not up to standard for dealing with, I think, they're common threats. And some factions, garrisons are... well, the units they have are just not very useful. Or they're much weaker than others. It's kind of some weird... just... some difficult balance... uneven balancing between the garrisons of different factions. Like, I think the vampire counts ones... well, the minor settlements are really not that good. Because it's like a lot of skeleton warriors. Which... when compared to, like... dwarf warriors, they're just not as good. Anyway. I think there's somewhere it's kind of... a lower level of garrison is better than an upgraded version of a garrison. Because some of the units get swapped over for other variants. Which, while they may be more powerful, they have less, like, application. Or less flexibility. I forget what that is. It'd be like if the dwarf garrison one level gives you, say, 4 quarrelers, and then you upgrade it, and it gives you 2 units of quarrelers, and 2 units of rangers with throwing axes. And it's like, well, the rangers are kind of better, but the throwing axes are more difficult to use than rangers, and it being a settlement battle, I would prefer quarrelers over rangers, just because they're able to, no, they have a longer range, they have more ammunition. And, yeah, there's more of them. You can put them into melee if you really need to. Anyway. Quick. Spook him.
My elixirs are ready.
Maybe we can make a bunch of them flee off the map.
Fight as one! Always!
Oh! Oh! Oh no, that's not good.
Acolyte of secrets.
That magic going off over all of my ghosts. It hurts. Yeah, this one's got a different head. It's got a, I think that's a horse's head? Yeah, that's a horse skull. It's got some kind of massive weapon which has far too many spikes on it. And extremely bad breath, which causes people to explode. And it's not even an Urgle unit.
A trail of secrets.
Okay, yeah, use your soul vampirism on them. This is a little damage over time ability the Jiangshi have. It heals them a bit, gives them vigor, while sapping vigor and spell resistance from the enemy. Only lasts for 12 seconds, so it doesn't deal too much damage to them. I mostly wait to use it on an already quite damaged unit.
Sorcerer's outcast. As always.
Let's aid you so my Jiangshi can catch up to you. There we go. Now, have you not cast it yet? No, you didn't you? Yeah, I thought you did. That effect circle's just hanging around. Until it wears off? Yeah, until it wears off.
Shaper of steel.
The Plague Lord's servant!
Okay. Good job. We're close to the edge of the map. We don't have to kill them all if they're going to flee off the edge. Since we're attacking a settlement, that means we win, and we don't have to fight all the garrison units now. I don't know whether that means the reinforcements are all dead now, because they didn't move, so they might retreat away from the settlement. If they were in force march, they would all die. If they had moved to attack us, they lost. I don't know. I don't think this army will disappear because they're reinforcements. But yeah, all the garrison's dead.
Unity endures.
Yep. They just run off. Get Ancient Fear. And we actually have the Defiled Cairn here. Yeah, I'll keep that. We can upgrade Village of the Tigerman, and then we can get some Starved Marquis. So we can see a different unit in our armies. Hold on. Okay. Something was off with my mouse. Build that there. Yeah, build that there now. And enter. How are we going for time? Okay, might go for another 10 minutes. I think I'll still stick to the 5 sessions that I do, that I would usually do for the modded factions. That's about 10 hours. I can math. Which gets a bit into a campaign, shows off the faction. And you know, at least the earlier units available. Because I do these mostly to, like, show off all the modded work. Yeah.
My will does not.
You'll actually probably just march back there. Yep. Move back. Not yet. Okay. Oh, and you went up a level. Or a supremacy. Skaven, what are you doing? Walking through my territory. Or tunneling through my territory. You want a trade agreement? Sure. I would like to remain chummy with the vampire coast there. Maybe I can get some of their units. I would like to eventually control all of Cathay, though we probably won't get there in this series. Okay, now they ran off. Go up here.
Bats and wolves, gather.
I could upgrade that if I wait another turn. That would give me 2 build slots. I could get the haunted house. Yeah. Now have a look at some of the bonuses this gives. Lowers enemy control in enemy adjacent regions, and lowers growth in adjacent provinces. And lowers enemy leadership in local region. Then the upgraded version does that even more. -8 control in enemy adjacent regions. -20 growth in adjacent provinces. -8 enemy leadership in local region. Pretty nasty. Yeah, I am going to sit on my money. Of course, I want to upgrade my home province. I wonder how the rest of the world's going. What was that? The constructor? Huh, yeah, sure. That's fine. Makes it a bit cheaper. And then we can get... Oh, yes. Right. Yeah, this is a little weird. So, this Field of Blades building here, the old graves and the Hero's Rest, while they provide the Yusha Revenants and the Yusha Revenants with Glaives, a mounted cavalry unit, you actually need another building to be able to recruit both of them. The Awakened Battlefield over here, which I find is a little odd. Being that it's the only unit this tree can recruit. And both of them require it. Whereas I would think maybe only this one should require this. So that you can get... Because the thing is that it means if you want to get this unit, you need to build 2 buildings. Which some others, buildings in other factions, I think have the same requirement. Like a blacksmith? Is that a thing anymore? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's other factions which require 2 buildings. Like, dwarves, I think, still require the level 2 brewery building and the Rangers outpost to be able to get Bugman's Rangers. But you can get other units on the Ranger building anyway. So this building does provide other benefits as well. Weapon strength increase and recruitment capacity increase and recruit rank increase for undead infantry and cavalry. So I guess the cavalry are kind of a bonus on top of that, but this is a good building anyway, especially with the bonuses we get to the casualties suffered from attrition from our lord. Awakened Battlefield on top of that. That'd be quite a lot of attrition. Don't know if there's other buildings which increase that too. No. Anyway, let's see. Now I'll just build a gibbet. And you can get Joljanan Spirit Seal, I think. Yeah. Okay, and that's easy. We'll just auto-resolve that. Occupy. And we have the entire province. Get that. We get a regiment of renown. Shadows of Nongchang. Spirit host. Said to have been monks whose souls came into contact with the taint of the desecrated pool of purification, where the cleansing waters have now become tar-like filth of condensed sin. And we get a black cat. So we can get that regiment of renown, kick those ghosts out. We can get these ones. Let's see. The difference is These dudes have more hit points. They actually count as normal spirit hosts, I think. Yeah. Some more leadership, 4 more melee attack and defense, and 5 more charge bonus. Let's see. Oh, they're also a yin unit instead of a yang unit. Is that different? Quagmire. Tainted a Black Lotus. Yes, I've got a different ability there. So this one, yeah, we've looked over that. So this one is... Oh, well. Okay. They don't have to be wavering. It just applies to enemy units within 25 meters, lasts for 60 seconds, and it deals 25 to 50 damage. It deals the maximum amount of damage and armor reduction from the get-go. That's pretty nice. Fire weakness. They don't have cause terror. My other ones do because of the research we got, but the research doesn't seem to be applying to these, so they just cause fear. It should maybe apply to them because they are hungry ghosts still. Oh, and they have the cursed touch still too. Which we can't forget. Minus 20% melee defense. Minus 4 leadership. Plus 2 vigor per second. So it's basically like poison. Actually, hang on. Huh. I thought poison lowered enemies' vigor, but it doesn't. Can't get that until level 14. I will get on you. Well, I will be getting Greater Arcane Conduit eventually. Let's see, what do these do? Melee attack plus 6, melee defense plus 8, leadership plus 7 for Chanters, Returned, Crypt Ghouls, Unearthed Laborers, and Revenants units. Call of the Night. Speed and charge bonus for Fellbats and Direwolves. Cursed Ghosts. Weapon strength, speed, and melee attack for Spirit Host, Starved Marquis, and Pale Lady units. Monsters of the Nether. Melee attack, melee resistance, and physical resistance for Mogwai, Yagwai, Devil of Dark Omen, and Underworld Gate Guardian. Revenant Heroes. Plus 9 melee attack and 13 charge bonus for Yusha Revenant units. And weapon strength, speed, and melee attack increase for Jiangxi and Cursed Jade Carriage units. How much would the speed increase be? 6%. Really wouldn't be that much. Melee attack increase might be good, but we've got other ways to buff it at the moment. What do these ones do? Plus 8 armor for Chanters, Skeletons, and physical resistance for them at level 7. Melee attack plus 4 and bonus versus inventory plus 7 for them. Melee attack plus 5 and charge bonus plus 9. And missile resistance and speed. I think I'm going to give you Grave Ward. It's boring, but the extra missile resistance will be useful. Okay, get the gibbet. Upgrade that.
Tomb rot.
That army up there is getting quite large. Enter. Let's see. So, the next thing would be... Oh, they sent an army over into my region to raid. How brave of them.
I serve only the dragons.
What's the leadership penalty they've got at the moment? Won't show. Actually, I could just look at this, couldn't I? No, no, not the...
To touch a dragonborn is
So,
blasphemy.
45.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
Well,
I serve only the dragons. To touch a dragonborn
Right.
is blasphemy.
you're coming back there. I'm going to recruit another lord in here. Yeah, we'll get Lai Zhang. He's got Dread Incarnate. Lower enemies leadership. We can get you two. And we can summon a bunch of ghosts.
My will does not
There we
bend.
go. With the garrison, I think we should
I
be
serve
able to deal
only
with
the
that.
dragons.
They'll attack before the chances get there, but... Okay. We'll lay an ambush here.
My will does
So.
not bend.
Begone, miscreant!
Zhao Ming,
We have nothing worthy of discussion.
you have 4 settlements. So you have here, here, here. Oh, you've taken taken Snickcher's home region. Okay. Right. I'm going to want to start attacking you, I think. So you don't... So you stop spreading over in that direction. Let's get Rotting Mound into. And I think come the next turn, we'll save it there and we'll continue with this next time. Snicked. No. I don't make deals with rats, and you are on your own. It's your fault that you keep building armies of Skaven slaves. Oh, Eastern Riverlords are defeated. Okay, Nakai is being busy over there. Yeah. Okay, good. We were ambushed, so they've moved their army away. Ooh.
If I could
Hey,
only
Ghost.
find the right incantation. What do you want?
Non-aggression pact, please.
Tis done.
I accept. Now you must fulfill your promise, or I bring eternal darkness upon you. There we go. That's actually quite useful. Because you'll see there, they don't like that I'm at war with the Western provinces and Burning Wind nomads. Ghost, from what I remember, doesn't start with diplomacy penalties with Cathay. So when I played as Ghost, getting allied with Cathay was really useful. They don't seem to mind that he's that he's a necromancer. So if I get in there first and keep him, and if I'm able to keep him as an ally, he does have some tolerance to me. I'll be able to keep him on my side, and hopefully draw him away from Cathay, because I don't want Ghost to be teaming up against me as well. I might want to go for that for the extra +10. Or I could just keep plying him with gold. I'm going to be making a lot of money. Anyway, we'll save it there. And we'll continue with this next time. We've taken a fair bit of territory. All this along here. This army will die one way or another. We'll take Hyang, Hanyu Port, Shenwu, and then we'll move up. Probably up here. Take these two regions. Jingpo, and then come back around here. Then, I don't know. We'll probably have to deal with the Blessed Dread faction sooner. This army, if I can get a few more monstrous units in here, or better units than the Ghosts, which I've temporarily built in there, we'll be able to start attacking with it. The Ghosts would be alright, but I would really prefer something a bit more solid before I start looking to expand with them. At the moment, they're just there to dissuade the enemy from attacking my settlement. Because if they did attack me, those ghosts would be enough, I'm pretty sure, to hold them off. Yeah, there's the loading screen artwork. It's very nice. But yeah, that will be for next time. I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me then.